Hey guys, this is TK. In this video we are going to take a look at configuring VSS with two 6500 series chassis. We need VSS 720 10G 3C or VSS 720 10G 3C XL series supervisory engines for this configuration. And these are the commands which are required to configure VSS. And VSS essentially bundle these two independent chassis into a one virtual switch. So these are the console sessions for my supervisory engines in both 6500 chassis. So first thing I'm going to configure on the first switch is the virtual domain, and this domain number can be between 1 to 255, and it needs to be unique between your internal network. And then I'll define this switch as the switch number 1, and then I will configure the port channel which is required for the VSL. And then I'll add the two 10 gigabit ports to this VSL. And let's configure the second switch similarly. And at this point we pretty much complete the necessary configuration for the VSS. We just have to execute switch convert mode virtual on both switches. This will reboot both 6500 chassis. You will notice that this message on both 6500's system detected virtual switch configuration. So after both switches reloaded, you will notice the host name and the standby switch have this additional keyword SDBY, and also we can do a couple of few verifications for VSS. You will see that show switch virtual will show the local switch 1 is the virtual switch active and the peer switch 2 is standby. We didn't configure any priorities. What happened was, by default it picks up the lowest switch number as the active switch. Show switch virtual link will show the VSL status, and the VSL is up, and the VSL control link is the 10 gigabit 115. Show switch virtual role will show us the local switch is active and the priority that automatically configured for the local switch, and the remote switch with the lower priority and its standby. We can also check show redundancy and make sure that the stateful switchover is properly configured and working, and you see that the other 6500 chassis is the supervisor is standby hot. To summarize, we configured a virtual domain for both switches, the same virtual domain, and define each switch with a number, switch 1 and switch 2, and then we configure the VSL, a special port channel with switch virtual link number, and then we applied 10 gigabit interfaces to the VSL, and then we execute the switch convert mode virtual command on both switches and reload. Thank you.